welcome to my Wednesday weekly live. I am so excited to be here today. It is an absolutely gorgeous day out. I hope you're having beautiful spring weather wherever you are. If you happen to be down under and you're heading into winter or fall, I hope it's a beautiful day there too. And I guess it's probably fall, not winter yet. So hopefully not too cold for you all. And I am just going to chat about some new makeup I got. I got a couple PR things that I want to talk about. I got an amazing box from my friend Katie over at Katie's Joyful Life. And I want to go through that and just let her know how much I appreciate everything that she sent. It was really wonderful. And if you don't know Katie, I already do have actually. I set up the description box before I went live. And so her information is down in the description box and you can go check her out when you're done here. Hello, Sylvia. How are you? It is good to see you. I was just saying that my friend Katie sent me some makeup in a friend mailbox, and I can't wait to go through it and show you guys and do a swatch party and everything. And Katie does home fragrance mostly. She does a lot of candle content and that sort of thing. She's a Kringle, I think, candle ambassador. But anyway, she also does some makeup, get ready with me's and things like that. So if you haven't heard of Katie over at Katie's Joyful Life, be sure to go check her out. So I think the first thing I'm going to get into is some PR I got from a company called Ditoy, I think is how you pronounce it, Ditoy. And these are disposable towels that they're basically like washcloths, but they're disposable. You can use them for makeup removal, for actually taking a sponge bath, or if you have someone that you're caring for that you need to help clean. They're great for traveling and that kind of thing. And they actually sent me 2 big boxes of these, and they're actually really kind of cool. I have one damp here. They're very big. You can see it's a great size, and one side is smooth and one side is kind of a waffle texture, so it's a little bit exfoliating. I took them with me when we went out of town for one of my daughter's dance competitions, and it was great because normally I bring one of my microfiber face towels and then I have to bring a baggie to bring it home because it's going to be wet. But this I just used and threw away. And then I didn't feel like bad, like I was going to get mascara on the hotel washcloths or anything like that. And it did a great job of getting my makeup off and all of that kind of stuff. So the wet one I have here, because I wanted to show you, they're actually really strong too. I mean, I'm pulling on that pretty hard and it is not coming apart. So they hold up really well. I have used them to do like a, Pits and Private sponge bath on a day that I wasn't showering kind of thing. And I thought, this is just going to be gimmicky, but PR is PR and free stuff is free stuff. But I was surprised how much I like them. So I will actually link these down in my description box. They're not there right now because honestly, I kind of forgot that I was going to talk about them today until I saw them sitting right by my desk. So yeah, I think it's a package of, it's a package of 50. Hey, Christine, how are you? And so if you have a need for disposable towels, either for traveling or, I wouldn't use them all the time because when I'm home, I can just use my microfiber cloths. And I really like that because it's a little bit exfoliating, but not too rough. But boy, for travel, these are really good. And I'm going to keep this damp one here because we're doing a swatch party today. And I think that will be helpful. I also have my makeup wipes over there. But like I said, if you go to the gym and you want to clean up after, but you don't want to bring home a wet towel or something like that, in the summertime when I'm teaching dance class, but then I go straight from that to a rehearsal at the theater and I'm a sweaty mess, having these would be really handy, I think. So very happy that Ditoy sent me those, and I will link when we get done here. I'll go back and add their link and stuff into the description box in case you want to find them. Okay, so we have Sylvia and Christine here, and it says there's 4, so somebody's being quiet, but that's okay. All right, so the other PR I got that I am super excited about. That's fine, Christine. You can just lay and rest and we'll just know you're there. So that's great. My first PR, I want to the next PR, not the first because the other one was the first. The next PR is from City Lips. And I was so excited when they, actually, I think I contacted them. I can't remember. Maybe they contacted me. I don't remember how that went down. Anyway, I was very excited when they agreed to send me some PR. And so I have 4 little items in here. I'm getting an audio call and I'm going to have to decline it right now. Okay, I'll call him back. So anyway, they sent me 3 of their lip glosses and 1 of the lid lifting treatment. And I'm super excited about this one because I do have crepey eyes and they're droopy on the outside. And so this is supposed to help firm the appearance of your eyes and smooth and soften fine lines. So it's supposed to help lift that droopiness over time and soften the fine lines. And I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not. But when I did this, when I was just looking at it, I actually could see it firming. So I haven't rubbed it in yet. And I'm not going to tighten my hand because that will firm it. But I'm just going to do that. I don't know. I had set this to film in high definition, and I don't know if it's still set that way. But I'm just going to do a little circle here so that maybe, I think I can definitely see. It's very smoothing. So can you tell a difference? Let's see if I can get more light on it. If it, less light? I don't know. Anyway, I put it like right here, right in this area. And it's smoother here than the area around it. So I'm excited. I have not used this on my lids yet. So I don't know what it does when I actually put it on the lids and then put eyeshadow and stuff on. But I think I'm going to do it and do 1 eyelid with it and 1 eyelid without it and see if there's a difference or if I can tell a difference. And then I got 3 of the lip glosses. I also have an affiliate link and a code, and that's super exciting because City Beauty is kind of expensive, and I was just getting ready. They had just had a bundle sale where you could get 3 products for $35, and I was just getting ready to do that when I got the notification that I was going to be getting this PR. So they have sales quite often. In fact, they have another one coming up in April. It's going to be April. I have it down in the description box. April 19th through the 23rd. There's going to be 30% off site-wide. I don't know if you can stack codes or not, but my code's TinaH15, and that saves you 15%. So obviously, if you can't stack them, then use the 30% one. And I don't remember. I think it's April showers or something like that. It's listed down below. It's listed down below. The sale code, my affiliate code, everything. So if you're going to shop and you want to use my code, I'd appreciate it very, very much. But let's get into testing these lip glosses and see what colors they gave me. They sent over Clear, Sun Diego, and Crimson. So I have a lip product on. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to use my little damp towel here. And I have been using the clear one when I get ready in the mornings. I always put a lip product on, a lip gloss of some kind, to hydrate my lips while I'm getting ready. And, oh, this one's not open yet. Oh yeah, nope, it's not open yet. So I have my little stork scissors. I love these. I got these from, I think I got these on Temu. And I actually really like these guys. They're great for opening packages. I can open it and then stick it in there like that and pull the lid open without destroying my nails or the packaging. So the lip plumping or the plumping lip gloss is supposed to give you immediate and long-term effects. It has hyaluronic acid spheres. I'm reading from notes here, by the way. that expand to hydrate and give a plumper look. And then oligopeptides, it's an amino acid to give volume and smooth lines. And then it also contains jojoba oil and ylang ylang flower oil. So I think we'll work our way up in tone. This is the deepest one. So let's not do the deepest one right off the bat. Let's do the clear. How is everyone today? Are you enjoying nice spring weather where you are, or is it still cold or rainy, or what do you got going on? So the clear one is just like it says, clear. And I am going to just grab a mirror here so I don't have to like come in really close for you guys. And I guess I should have come in and let you see my lips before I put this on. It does not tingle or burn. After a minute, you can kind of tell that there's a plumper there, but it's not uncomfortable. I do not like plumpers that burn or that are painful or even really that I can feel for very long. The mint melt almost goes on a little bit longer than I wanted to, but it's not painful, so I put up with it. But like that lifter gloss with the chili, there's no way I'd even try it because I know I would hate it. It would be a complete waste of money. So anyway, I have this one on. It's really comfortable. It doesn't stick together. If you went out in the wind and somewhat warm and a little windy, but nice. We had crazy wind yesterday, Christine. Oh my gosh, it was just insane. Today is much calmer, but it's also a little bit warmer. But it's beautiful out there. Absolutely beautiful. I have the windows open. The birds are chirping. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear the birds or not, but anyway. So I'm starting to feel just a little bit of a tingle with this. If you went outside, what I was going to say is if you went outside in the wind, that made me think of the windy day, it will stick to your lips. But I mean, it's a lip gloss, and so pretty much any of them are going to stick to your lips if you're out in the wind. But it doesn't stick together and make those strings when you talk. You know what I'm talking about? Not attractive. So that's the clear one. And like I said, this is the one that's going to live on my vanity so that when I'm getting ready in the morning or whenever I'm getting ready, I will put this on so that my lips are ready and plumped up for whatever lip product I'm going to use that day. All right, this one's coming off. Honestly, having this just damp towel here is really nice because I don't like using a makeup wipe on my lips because I can't stand the taste of it. All right, so the next one we're going to use is San Diego. And this one is a little bit peachy and shimmery. I used this over a lip gloss the other day, and it was really pretty. I'll just do the swatch thing here for you. It's a little bit, actually it's more pink on my hand than I thought it would be. When I used it, it was over a more nude brown lip gloss, so maybe that's why I thought it was kind of peachy. Well, no, on my hand it looks peachy, and in this it looks pink. There's a better representation of the color. Okay, so let's put this one on. It is a little bit frosty looking, but I think it's really pretty and it looks nice over a lip color. So that's that one, San Diego. And I'm so excited to have these, by the way. So I was working on clearing off my bathroom counter and organizing my products, mostly my skincare, because that lives on my bathroom counter and it's just kind of a mess. The lotions and potions and bottles are taken over the counter. So I'm working on cleaning that up and organizing it. And I have my 2 clear lucite lip product containers in there. And I'm really kind of thinking, when I did my lip product declutter, which I'll link up there, I guess, or put it down in the description box, I got rid of over half of my lip products, like 130 something. I don't even know how I had that many lip products, but the first thing I did was I went through and I pulled out everything that was an automatic yes, didn't even have to think about it. I used them all the time and I put them in one little bin. Well, those products, it ended up being, I think, 24 of them, pretty much filled up one of those loose light containers. And I'm kind of contemplating the idea of, oh, it looks like the stream is buffering. I hope you guys can see me. Anyway, kind of contemplating the idea of putting away all of my lip products except those 24 and then plus these new ones and just live with those for a little while and see what I think of them and see if I miss any of the stuff I put away, because I still have a lot of lip products out. Anyway, what, I don't know. Do you guys have a big lip product collection, or is it pretty contained? Because I was stunned when I did that declutter how much I have in lip products. All right. So this one is a little bit tingly now, but like I said, it's not minty. It's not, I can't even remember what they smell like. It smells a little bit minty, but almost also a little bit like coffee. I don't know. Does anybody else have these that they can confirm what they smell like? Because I'm having trouble placing it. It's not fruity. I don't know. But I'm going to put on the last one. We have the crimson. So let me take this off and then I'll put the crimson on, and I'll probably leave that one on. Well, at least for a little while, because in my friend mail, I have some lip products. But I might just swatch those. Okay. So the crimson, I'll do another swatch. Whoa, that is some serious pigment. Holy cow. Did not expect that. Obviously, I haven't used this one yet. All right, so I'm going to definitely use a mirror so I don't get this all over my face. That's a very deep color. Might be a little bit fall-like for the look that I have on today, but that's okay. It can stay. I think this one might benefit from a lip liner if you have some lines around your lip. I don't know. We'll find out if it bleeds and migrates into my lip lines because I'll just leave it on and do this video and we'll see where it goes. All right, so that is my City Lips haul, PR haul, and I'm really excited to have it. Thank you for those of you who have hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. So now into my friend mail that I got from my friend Katie over at Katie's Joyful Life. Katie, thank you so, so, so much. You were incredibly generous, and I can't believe you sent me all this stuff. First of all, Katie sent me some things from Sydney Grace, and I just discovered Sydney Grace last year. I shopped there. Hey, Mary. Mary says she does not have a huge stash of lip products, but big enough. I hate it when that thing fades away and I can't see them, and then I don't know how to bring them back. That's why I always have my computer over here. She put away some makeup each season and brings it back out 3 months later. Been doing it for a decade. Keeps collection fatigue at bay. That is a great idea. Thanks, Christine, for the congratulations. Mary, that's a really great idea to rotate your makeup out like that. I used to do that with my kids' toys when they were little. They get sick of something and I put them in a box and put them away and bring out other stuff. And it was like everything was brand new again. So I like that idea. I like it a lot, actually. Okay, so anyway, Katie sent me some things from Sydney Grace. I discovered them last year at their Christmas in July sale. I bought the Blessed palette from Glitzy Fritzy, and I bought the Be Mine palette. And then I bought a smaller palette that I put in a giveaway. I have to be careful because Sydney Grace isn't vegan, but they do have some palettes that are, and a lot of their shades are. So, and they're very good about listing which shades contain carmine if they have it in there. So one of them that I'd been wanting to get in the Christmas in July sale this year was the Tiny Marbles palette. I've had my eye on it for a while. Thought, I have shades like that, but they're not Sydney Grace shades, and Sydney Grace formula is kind of a step above. And so that was one that I was going to treat myself with this summer. But I don't have to because Katie sent it to me. And this is, I'm so glad that I have it now because I think it's going to be beautiful for springtime. Has some pastels in there, some beautiful shimmers, and I want to swatch it. So I'm going to take off my watch because I always swatch on this arm. Since I'm right-handed, I swatch on my left. Yes, it is an iconic palette, and honestly, I did not watch Mel Thompson when I first got into YouTube beauty in like 2018 was when I first started watching it. It wasn't until honestly after she had passed that I went back and watched her videos and was just so sad that I had missed so much when it was happening. But anyway, I'm glad to have this palette. And so, I've already showed it to you. I don't need to do that again. So web. So I'm going to swatch here and then we'll go back. So this is, let's do it this way. Web, which is a shimmer, but that would be a great inner corner brow bone. And then Tree Hopper. I'm sure swatches of this exist everywhere on the internet and you could probably find them, but I've never swatched it before. And so it's my channel and I want to do it. Oh my goodness. That is Fire Butts. That name is hysterical. I can't wait for the fireflies to come out. I love watching them flit around and fly. Oh, it's so good. Walking Stick is kind of a mustardy brown. It's really pretty. Okay, I need a makeup wipe. I wish that I could swatch with my thumb because these palettes that have 5 shades in a row, then I could do them all without having to stop. And yeah, but I don't. I can't. I'm not coordinated enough to make that happen. And then this one is called Scarab, and it is a multi-chrome that shifts from like green to kind of a red and gold. Oh, so pretty. Wow, that's gorgeous. All right, moving on to row number 2. And these are so soft but so creamy. The pigment is amazing. So here's Flutterby, a really pretty peachy color. And then BB, B-E-E, is a pretty gold. Mantis is this gorgeous green. Oh, I love greens. And then Meadowhawk is a really pretty, it's not really a pink, it's not really a coral, it's just kind of somewhere in between. And there's one more on that row, so let me grab that one real quick. Using one of those towels, those toy towels to dry my fingers after the makeup wipe. It's working really well. This one is called Love Bug. And that would be a beautiful transition shade to go with this one. So I can't wait to actually create some looks with it, Angelica. And welcome. Then row 3. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, row 3 has, I'm gonna run out, I think. I'm gonna try and get him in here. This is Jewel Bee, and it's a pretty lavender. Oh, so pretty. Then Marvel, yes, it's perfect for spring, Mary. Perfect. And then Death Moth, kind of a morbid name, but did you see that, how pigmented that was all the way down the swatch? Wow. And then Bugaboo is a pretty brick red. Oh, going to be so fun to make a look with this. I've got one more. I don't think I'm going to get it on my elbow, so we're going to bring it up here. This one is Spider with a Y, and it is a deep, deep brown. Oh, I put it over, darn it. Let me try it again because that's not fair to the swatch. I put it over the web one. So let me get it on its own here. Oh, heavens. My goodness. So you can have a light, ethereal, just springy look, or you can take this baby dark and smoky. That is so pretty. I cannot wait to create an eye look with that. And this week, I don't know if you've noticed, if, people we're always much more interested in our own affairs than other people are, but I have not done any regular videos this week because my daughter has graduated from high school. She finished up in November, actually, last year. We homeschool, so, regular school years don't mean a whole lot to us, but she did finish up her high school work. And so we are having a graduation party for her on Saturday. So this week and a little bit of last week even has been all about party planning and party prep. And so I haven't had time to film or edit or do any of the things. But the nice thing about a live is I don't have to edit. Once it's done, it's done. I don't have to think about it anymore. So that's why we're doing this today. All right, so now moving on, she also sent me the Mountain Trail palette. And this is one in Christmas in July that I thought about getting because I love greens, but I have greens. And I thought, oh, I don't know if it's unique or not. But boy, is it pretty. Now this one, granted, I think is probably more of a fall palette. Probably won't use it a lot in spring and summer. But, forest in the summertime is kind of pretty too. So let's do a quick swatch of this one as well. It's more kind of mustardy, grungy, olivey type of greens, whereas like avocado toast is more fresh, like, not as grungy. Do you see the difference? So anyway, I do have a lot of green palettes though. And that's why I talked myself out of getting this one, because I thought, yeah, I could probably dupe it with what I have, but now really looking at it, I'm not sure I can. But it would be fun to try that sometime, to like look through my collection and see if I can dupe this or not. All right, so let's go for it. I'm going to do this row by row. So we have Dirt Road, Backwoods, and Be the Sunshine. And this is giving me Urban Decay Naked Honey vibes. Honestly, I had that palette and I decluttered it, but this one is really pretty. So next three. Now we're getting into some more of the greeny olives. These were more of the mustard golds. So Light My World. Oh, that's a pretty bronze. Wow. Escape. Ooh, that's pretty. And then Rustic. I think Rustic is kind of a satin. It's not really a shimmer, but it's not completely matte either. These two were definitely matte. These were definitely shimmers. Rustic is kind of somewhere in between. So, all right, then three more. By the way, I've got another palette or cut two to swatch here. So if you need a snack or something to drink, you might want to go get it and come back. It's okay. We'll be here, I promise. And then this one is Wildlife. And it's a brown, but it's also kind of a green. It's sort of olivey, like a khaki army green. It's really pretty. This one, To Earth, is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a little bit of a duochrome and it shifts. It's got a little gold. Can you see? I don't know, it's hard to see the shift on the camera, but anyway. And then the last one is Trailhead, and that is, oh, That one didn't swatch very good. Let me give that a better chance there. There we go. And that one is really deep, kind of a charcoal foresty green. It's an interesting shade. It's not just black or gray. It definitely has a little bit of that forest grungy green in there. So that is a beautiful palette. But again, it really gives me more fall vibes. And it's not that you can't wear anything you want whenever you want, but I do tend to kind of try to match my eyeshadow to the makeup, or my eyeshadow to the clothes I'm wearing. And I don't tend to wear those deep, grungy colors in my clothing choices in the spring and summer. But if I did, I would definitely wear this palette. And I mean, the golds and that kind of stuff, I think would be really pretty in the summertime. The gold bronze goddess look. Oh, so pretty. Okay, the next one is the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz. And this one kind of blew me away because I don't have anything Huda Beauty. I have a couple of, what am I looking for? Dupes. That's the word I'm looking for. I have a couple of dupes to Huda palettes, but I don't actually have any Huda palettes. And I'm looking for something to cover this mirror with because I don't want to blind you guys when I show you the palette. So, and these were gently used, and I knew that. They're not, I knew they weren't new palettes, and I'm okay with that from somebody that I know. So anyway, just this one is my jam. I love these rosy, kind of dusty neutrals, and there's some pretty duochromes in here. There is one shade in this palette that does have carmine, and that's this one right down here, Self-Love. So I will not use that shade, but I will use the rest of the palette. So if there's just one shade in a palette, especially if it's not like the one that I was like really, really looking forward to using, then I'll keep the palette and use it. If there's 3 or more that have carmine in it, then it's hard for me to keep track, first of all, which ones I'm not supposed to use. And then it just seems like it would be better to pass it along to somebody else. But there's only one in here. And so, yeah. Are you guys cool with more swatching? Because I'm having fun with it, but if you're bored, we can do something else. Let me know. I'm going to take a sip of water while I wait for the live stream to catch up. I'm just drinking water, by the way. How about you guys? What's on the menu today for beverage of choice? Mary says more. All right. You asked for it. I just sitting here watching. I feel like, if we were all sitting around my vanity table and Earl Grey hot, boo, that would be rough because I'm a little warm here. I should have put some shorts on. I've still got jeans on that I wore to work today. And yeah, I'm regretting that life choice right now. So yeah, but anyway, what I was saying is, like, if we were all sitting around my vanity table and passing these palettes around and swatching them and being like, oh, look at this one. That's kind of what I'm going for here. And I'm sorry that you can't play in them too, but just know that if you could, man, I would love it. It would be great. All right, so these have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is an 18 pan palette. Do you like how fast I did that math? And it's even after 4 o'clock and I still can do math. Wow. So anyway, I'm going to do them a row at a time. And so let's get these. These are super soft. I've never touched a Huda shadow before, so I'm excited for this. The mattes are so buttery. And these, oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, that's so pretty. I can't wait to use that. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to try to squeeze these in because there's 18 of them and I'm going to run out of arm. All right, so this one is called Quartz. And this one is Aura. Gratitude. Those are both mattes. This is so soft, this Gratitude. It's like, is that a cream? I don't even know. If you know, let me know. And then Cosmic Love. This is the one that I lost my mind over when I swatched it. Just shifty, beautiful goodness. Wow. Oh, so pretty. Okay. And then the last two in this row are Empowered. That's a darker shimmer. And Joy. And that's like a pink. This one feels like it's more of a topper. Doesn't have a lot of impact on my skin because my skin's about the same color. But I think on my eye, like in this inner portion, it would be really pretty. I like, some people don't like the dark shimmers because they don't know what to do with them. But I like to use a dark shimmer on this portion of my eyelid right there. And then a lighter one on the inner portion. So next row. These are some really cool. Oh, that's that one of, okay, I know what that is. These are cool tones, more taupey tones. So this one is Precious, and this is a beautiful taupe transition shade. Then we have Energized. That's a pretty shade. So pretty. Okay, this one is Love Stone, and that's that, you can't really tell right here, but that's the color beads in the kind of jelly formula. And so it's a little bit sticky. I don't know. I'm waiting to see. Well, I would like to see if that dries down. I might put that on the back of my hand or something just to leave it there so I can see if it's going to dry down. And then this pink, this cherished color right here is hard to see, but that would be really pretty to set crease to brow bone, that like I used the Wet n Wild Brulee for. That would be really pretty there. And then I've got two more in this row. This one is Blissful. I think it might be a duo chrome. Can you see the shift there? And then Happiness is a deeper pink, so that would be pretty in the transition. Man, guys, these are so pretty. And then the last row, of course, the whole thing is cool toned, but these are a little bit deeper in general. Oh my gosh, another one that just like blows me away just touching it. Wow. Okay, so this one is Mantra, and I don't know if I did a good enough job squeezing them together or not. Serenity. Abundance. This is a gorgeous shimmer. Wow. Oh, so pretty. Wow. This would be such a beautiful bridal palette or mother of the groom, mother of the bride kind of thing. Oh, it'd be so pretty. And then Moon Magic is the one that I showed you before I swatched it. Just so much punch. Now, some of these I do think you're probably going to want to use a glitter glue with if you have it, because they're a little bit chunky. Like this one has a little bit more chunky glitter in it. I don't know if you can tell that on my arm. So those are going to give you fallout probably unless you use a glitter glue. So there's two more, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch Self Love even though I can't use it. So let's just go like here. This is Radiate, and that's a beautiful transition, cool tone transition. And then Self Love, this is one of those marbled shimmer shades. So honestly, I don't know that that's one of my favorites in the palette, so I'm not heartbroken that I can't use that one. But that is the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz. And yes, I'm very excited to add that to my inventory. All right, I have one more small palette to show you guys, and then some other little random things. Oh, there is a Sydney Grace. I am making a huge mess, but that's okay. She did send one of the Sydney Grace cream shadows. This is Cammy's, and unfortunately, it is one that does have carmine in it. So I am going to pass this along to someone else who will love it and use it. It is a gorgeous green. Beautiful. And I'm sad that I can't use it normally. And I'm a little surprised because normally carmine is in red shades, but you know, I guess maybe to get that shade, they needed to add a little red, and they decided to use the carmine to get there. So, but that's okay. Katie didn't know that, and I'm not upset or anything. And I hope that she is okay with me passing that along to someone who can use it. So another one, so the next one is this little mini Viseart. I have a split in my fingernail, and it keeps catching lint and fuzz from the towel down here. So anyway, this is the Paris Etoile palette, and I think that this one is okay. It said that shades 1, 3, 5, 6, and 7. I don't remember if 4 was in there. I'll have to check them again for the carmine thing, but the others only said may contain. It wasn't a listed ingredient. So in that case, I tend to try the palette and see if I have any reaction. And if I don't, then I keep it. And if I do, then I pass it along. So anyway, these are beautiful, like deep jewel tone purples and blues. So pretty. So let's swatch this little guy. I do not have any tiny palette of my dreams. No kidding, Mary. I don't have any Viseart, so this is exciting because I didn't have a Huda, and I didn't have any Viseart, and so this is adding some uniqueness to my inventory, and I love that. This purple. Okay, so shade 1, 2. That one is pretty much disappears because it is like my skin tone. 3. I think that's a satin. No, it's a matte. It's kind of a charcoal. And 4. So this is grungy, dusty, just smoky goodness. Very pretty. And then the second row, these mattes, you guys, wow. So the pans are smaller, so you have to be careful with your brush that you don't especially with these dark colors, you don't want to be picking up one of the light ones and then end up with the dark on there as well. That's the purple. Wow. And then that is a lighter shimmer. And that is the dark charcoal shimmer. So apparently smoky eyes are back in for 2024. So this palette will definitely get you the smoky eye trend. So pretty. And you can get it purple and smoky, or more blue and smoky, or just kind of brown and charcoaly. Gray. Yeah. Anyway, very pretty. All right, I think, yes, we have gotten through the palettes. So she sent me 4 amazing, beautiful palettes, and I just want to say again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm a little scared to get too smoky, but I love the smoky eye. I just think sometimes I saw a meme about the smoky eye thing, and me, what I think I look like and what I actually look like, and the actual was like a zombie with the big black eyes. So I need to wear it more, because I find when you're not used to wearing something, if you start wearing it, at first you think it looks too much. And then you kind of get used to it on yourself, and you can go a little bit harder with it, if that makes sense. So, all right, there's a few other little products in here. And one of them is the Nabla Skin Glazing Highlighter in Glass Finish Glow Powder in Privilege. And this is a super pretty, just kind of, I guess it's supposed to, I don't know, is it supposed to be like an hourglass, or is it actually a highlighter? I wear it as a highlighter because I don't really like the whole glass skin thing. But the thing is with this one is I do have one that somebody else sent me. And so I am going to pass this along. But for, you know, if you were going out for an evening and you just wanted that kind of all over lit from within, man, you could just go everywhere with that. I typically use it as a highlighter just on my cheek. But it's super pretty. And Nabla is a wonderful brand. So, all right. And then she sent this Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush. I have one of these, but I don't have this shade. And I love the one I have. I have a mini that came in an Ipsy. And this one is the shade Exposed. And for spring and summer, this is just so pretty. It would be a great color. I mean, I could wear it with what I have on today and it would be just so pretty. It's a little bit peachy, but not super peachy. I bought some e.l.f. products today and I finally caved and bought, isn't that pretty? I finally caved and bought one of the new liquid blushes. And I was going to go with this coral one and I got scared at the last minute and dialed it back a notch and went with the rose one. So anyway, I was like, man, that'd be so pretty for summer. But I also know that they're really pigmented and I was afraid that it would just be too much on my fair skin. So I didn't go with that one. But then she sent me the Persona Bubble Blush. And this is the one, you know, that's supposed to be like the Dior, and everybody's kind of lost their mind over this bright pink bubble color. And I think it is just so pretty. I actually have kind of a neutral leaning cool skin tone, but a lot of blushes and lip products too, and even eyeshadows that people say are cool toned. Yes, Barbie. I put it on and I still think it pulls warm on me. And so I have to kind of go over the top cool in order for it to still look cool on my skin tone. I do want to try, I was watching Jen Phelps recently, and she was talking about the lavender blushes, because she kind of has the same thing. And I didn't really think about it until she mentioned it, that yes, that is an issue. I'm looking for another light, sorry. She was saying that she has the same problem with things pulling warm, even when other people think they're cool. And so she likes to use a lavender or purple blush for that reason, and it stays cool. So I'm actually kind of in the market for a purple blush. Do you guys have or use the purple ones at all? And then Clinique High Impact Mascara. It's a travel size. I have never used a Clinique mascara. This is a very traditional wand. Just the bristles, not plastic, the traditional bristles, and it's black. So it says volume mascara. So I guess it's supposed to be volumizing. I haven't had a chance to use it, but I'm excited to try it. And then I have two lip products. And the first one is from, I can't read that. Oh, I wanted to point out something about the Tiny Marvels palette. We always look at this side, but would you take a look at this side? Look at the letters. I can read them. Thank you, Sydney Grace. Usually the ingredients look like that. You've got a white background. You've got these pink letters. They're so small. There's absolutely no way anyone over the age of about 15 is going to be able to read that. So This one, I wouldn't even need to have my contacts in, I don't think, for that one. And the Mountain Trail is kind of the same way. So thank you for putting the information on your packaging so that it's actually able to be read. All right, back to this lipstick from Clinique, because I can't see that one and my magnifying glass is filthy. Hang on. That's one thing about having a makeup vanity is you don't realize how far the powders actually fly until you pick something up that's been on your table for a while and you're like, kind of dusty. Anyway, so let's see if I can read this. It is called Clinique Pop of Color. Okay, so Clinique Pop of Color, and this is Plum Pop. I'm not going to put it on because I have that on. By the way, now that I've worn this, and let me look really quick because I told you I would check and see if it settles in my lip lines. If I can find... No, I'm a little scattered. We're going back to the swatches. We'll check the lips in just a little bit. So this is Plum Pop. Oh, that's pretty. That would be super pretty with the Huda palette and the Bubble Blush. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that make a pretty look? I see that happening in my future. Maybe I should film that. What do you think? Would you guys like to see a look with the Huda palette, the Plum Pop Clinique, and the Bubble Blush? Love my purple blushes, but it's hard to find one that doesn't go pink. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are convinced me. I need to look for a purple blush. Do you have a purple blush that you really like? Let me know. So this is a Bare Minerals lip gloss, the Mineralist lip gloss, and it is in the shade Peace. I have never used a Bare Minerals lip gloss. In fact, I don't know that I have Bare Minerals anything. Might have one Bare Minerals product in my collection. And this one is pretty well clear with just a hint of peach. I mean, barely a hint of peach. But, oh, it smells good. What does it smell like? Hang on, let me tell you. Just going on my nose. Let's see. A little bit fruity. So I don't mind lip glosses that are fruity, minty, or baked goods, cake, vanilla, that kind of thing, or even like a coffee. Those are okay. Food or fruit. I do not like lip products that are floral because I don't want to eat my garden. I don't want flowers around my mouth. So that's just my pet peeve on the lip products. But this one smells really good. And the lip product that I have on, I'm looking for, I found it, my 10X mirror, because I want to see without a lip line if this feathered, and it did. So I don't know. I'm going to pull you guys in really close. Okay, hang on while I adjust here. Can you see right in here that it feathered up into my lip lines? Am I close enough that you can see that? Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell, but it did. So it did feather into my lip lines. And so I would recommend with the City lip glosses, either putting them over something or using a lip. You can't see it. I didn't think you'd be able to. I mean, I can see it with my 10X, and it's just not as neat and tidy. And it's really only in this one spot right here where it actually feathered. But I would definitely wear a lip liner with them. It is no longer really glossy. I can still feel the hydration and I can still see the color, but that intense shine that when you first put it on, that has gone down a bit. So anyway, the Clinique formula felt really nice as well. I don't think I have any Clinique lip products. Actually, I had a Clinique lip product and my daughter stole it because she really liked it. So I take that back. I did have one, but the formula feels really, really nice. And that is all of my friend mail, all of the swatching I have to do. Like I said, I did just place an e.l.f. order today for some new things, so be watching out for that because I obviously will use them in an upcoming Get Ready With Me and let you know my thoughts on those. If you guys have something you'd like to see from me, especially something that I got today or something that you've seen in a past video and you want to see more of it, let me know because I would love to, because obviously I want to create content that you guys want to see. And I think I'm going to go on. I will tell Katie that you all said thank you too, because then you got to see it all. I have some vacuuming and dusting to do this afternoon before I fix dinner. And so I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with me today. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, top 5 spring lippies. That is a great idea. I think I will do that. And yes, I will definitely be using these palettes. So thank you. Bye-bye, y'all.